In Israel, there is one of those international events called Eilat, which also highlights the issue of renewable energy. I have heard from the minister interest to sign an agreement that would be an umbrella agreement under which we could work together, again, each side bringing to the table what it can and what it should. Again, it starts always from either commercial will, but more than this, from political will. And the political will from the Indian government exists, and there is enthusiasm to do more, even in this area that you just mentioned. Today I met with the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. It was the fourth meeting in 5 months, 2 meetings with the Chief Minister, and there were 2 meetings of 2 delegations that came to Hyderabad in the last 2 months. We have identified 3 areas: Homeland Security, water and agriculture. As I've mentioned during my presentation, in agriculture we are en route to building together with our Indian counterparts centers of excellence, hopefully in the areas of mango, vegetables and pomegranate. In the area of Homeland Security, I've met with the Director General of Police, and I hope we'll have a few areas to cooperate in, and the issue of water. So Homeland Security, water and agriculture are the main issues. We also heard of interest from the Andhra Pradesh side to look into other issues, and this we will be doing together. On FTA between India and Israel, we are in the middle of a process. There have been a few rounds of deliberations between the working level teams. In the last few, we were supposed to meet in November in New Delhi. For some reason or another, it did not happen. We hope that very soon we will be in a position to renew, to bring the issue of FTA back on track. This has been discussed between our Prime Minister when they met in New York in September. This has been discussed in a very, very successful visit by Home Minister Rajnath Singh in Israel. This has been discussed in a conversation with the Commerce and Industry Minister that who I met a couple of weeks ago, and the issue of FTA is definitely on the table. And we hope 20 years ago, the exchange in trade between Israel and India was $200,000. Nowadays, it's $6 billion. This is what the President of India told me when I presented my credentials to him a few months ago. And by the way, he's right, of course. He's been finance minister. He's been finance minister, and he knows. And I reminded him during this, when he said so, I reminded him that when he was finance minister, he hosted Minister Steinitz, who, after the visit, allocated those scholarships. So there is a whole loop that is closing down. The numbers mentioned by the President and just mentioned right now do not include defense.